Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to start with a march while we get going. Excuse me. Just realizing I didn't bring my water down, so we will try to work through without needing that. We will see how that goes. Okay, take a deep breath in and out. Like always, there's no music playing here. So, excuse me, put on whatever tunes you love. Put on your favorite music, blast it. You can have it at a volume where you can hear me and all my words of wisdom that I might come up with today, or blast it and just watch my movements. Whatever is working for you. Okay, like always, this is my workout for me, my journey that I'm taking that you get to come along on. If there's ever any questions you have, any problems you're working through, I'd love to hear from you. So, okay, why are you working out today? That's my question to you. What is it that made you think, I am going to move my body today? Right? We all have different reasons. So, one of mine, and these are not in order of importance, but one of mine is that I have a goal for myself. I'm going to move them up. Hands up, knees up. So I have a goal, and I decided I am not letting anyone stand in my way, not even myself. So that is why I am here. It is the morning right now where I am when I'm recording this. Back to the front. I decided no more getting in my own way. No more allowing other people to get in my way. This is for me and for no one else. We're going to bring it to the back. So that's one. Two is for you. I need to allow myself to show my vulnerability, and put myself out there, create these workouts for me, but for you also. So that is another reason I am here. Elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades, working those muscles in between the shoulder blades. So I'm here for you. I'm here for me. Okay, feet together. And the other is that I am in such a bad mood today. I woke up, got an email, crabby that I was once I was done reading the email. Knees up again, tapping them. It is not that the person who wrote the email did anything wrong. It is not that I'm actually unhappy about what they sent me, but there is parts of it that create this anger inside that I need to leash, I need to let out, so I am not relieving it on other people. So if there's things about this workout that are a little different than others, if you feel my anger as I go through the workout, I want you to know that is exactly why. It feels that way is because I'm doing this to release my anger, my grief, my annoyance, and all other emotions that revolve around those. A couple more. And we're going kicking. Oh, I don't know about you, but right here is getting a dandy workout this morning. It is one of my trouble spots. I'm going to say not weight-wise, but yes, but pain-wise, right? The IT band that runs down from your hips down the side of the leg. We're going to change these a little because I want you to, well, I say you, if you're choosing, but for me, I need to kick out, kick through the heels. I'm just going to turn, right, kicking out through the heels. I'm going to add some arms, and just a couple more, because those legs really are absolutely burning. Okay, I'm going out, in. Need to relieve the pain. Oh, okay. I don't know what I was saying about IT bands, but many people have issues. They get tight. They need to be stretched out. They lose their elasticity. All those things happen as we gain inflammation in our body. So that is one of my trouble spots. Even before I had gained weight, it had started being a trouble spot because of the inflammation I had in my body, even before I knew how unhealthy my body was getting. Oh, tapping. I'm going to bring my heart rate down just a little. Swinging the arms. So one of the secrets with working out is knowing when to change what you're doing, knowing when to change the intensity so you can keep moving without overdoing it. So for me today, it's my asthma, my breathing. I have chronic bronchitis. Had it for years, like 30 years. I was diagnosed with chronic bronchitis. So a little different than asthma, but same idea. That affects the breathing. We're going to go to the back, just tapping. So yeah, intensity. So whether it is breathing like myself, so I just need to bring it down so I can get a handle on my breathing, or whether it is some part of you that is getting too much of a workout. You need to change what part of your body you're working out so you can keep going. Or, which is my other factor that I have to watch out for, is that I suffered with adrenal fatigue. Okay, light March. Adrenal fatigue a few years ago, and I'm still recovering, which means my body cannot handle stress. That's what it means. That's what adrenal fatigue is from, is that we're opening the feet up, just letting your knees go so you're sat down, right? You want to be in your heels, your toes can move, okay? You don't want to be forward on your toes and be able to move your heels without really being able to move your toes, right? You don't want to be forward. You want to be sat back so you can easily lift your feet and not lose your balance. Okay, we're going to punch. Yeah, so your adrenals totally fatigue when you've had to deal with too much stress. And that is what my mind and my body and my soul has had to deal with for years. So, as I work on getting healthy, as I work on exercising, which is a stressor, though it's meant to be good, it can also cause stress. Okay, not stress in the same way, but it causes your body to work harder than it wants to, creating stress, those uppercuts, right? Just as if you're clocking me right underneath the chin. Okay, right? So it can be a stressor. So I need to work out hard enough that I get the benefits, but not so hard that my body feels the stress of it. Okay, we're going to go a little wider. Sit down. We're going to clock that person behind us. See, we're getting that anger out. Just pretend it's Black Friday shopping and you need to work your way through the store. That's what I think of with this. I haven't gone Black Friday shopping often, but I have gone. And it is an absolute madhouse, or at least it was back when I went. And not that I ever elbowed anyone. Don't get me wrong. I am not that violent. But that is what this always makes me think of, is that person on the TV show for Black Friday shopping who needs to wrestle her way through the store. Okay, we are here. We're going to take a deep breath in and out. Okay, I'm going to set my hands on my thighs for balance, making sure they're not up here, they're back here, so my torso can stay as upright as possible. And you'll see, it's bending forward, but I want to sit back. Okay? I think of it, it's like my body. It's like if you were to go bathroom on the side of the road in the woods, that kind of thing. That's what I think of in this position. So that's what, okay, we're squat as low as we can go. If you can go lower, go lower. If your hands are come forward for balance, make sure you're not pressing on them, okay? They're just there for balance. The weight is back. And pushing through the heels. Come on up. Oh. Loosening the back. Okay, if you have more in you for cardio, you go right ahead. I'm just checking. Like I say, if you have more in you for cardio, rewind this, do it again. But for myself, I'm hitting the mat. We're going to work on some core, and we're going to call it a day, okay? Let's go down. Make sure you can still see me okay. Okay, but you can see me. Oh. Okay. Take some breaths. Let the tension out of your body. One more. We're going to start with some mini movements, okay? So currently there's a bit of a gap between my back, but I'm a little extended, so my hips are a little tipped forward, but I'm about neutral if I was standing. So we're going to tuck the belly button down to the spine, which is going to help bring, right, as you engage the core, the belly button goes down, engage your lower stomach muscles, help help your pelvic tip your pelvis towards your chin. And then when you release, you're going to allow your pelvis to go back into neutral. And I just want you to keep doing that. Belly button down, tipping the hips towards you, and release. Belly button down, engage those lower core muscles. So it's like you gather all of those muscles to pull the pelvis, the hips towards you, and then you let them go. You release them and gather them up, pull it towards you, and release. I'm just going to work on this for a bit. Really helping to engage that lower core muscles. Really working on not just tipping the hips, right? Allow the belly button down, engage those muscles, and then bring the hips back. One more. Okay, we're going to actually extend the other way just a little bit to give the back a little stretch. We're going to bring the knees up if we can. If this is hard for you, then either pause and go get a towel or a band or something. Or just remember, for our exercises, for our workouts, to have a towel or band or something that you can wrap around your feet, okay? And hold your legs up. So we're here, and we're just going to allow, you can hang on, allow the knees to go back and forth. And then if you can, you're going to let go and just let them go. And then we're going to put our feet on the floor, engaging our core, tipping our hips. And with the feet on the floor, you're going to let your knees swing to one side and then to the other. There are 3 components to working out. One is cardio, getting the blood flowing, getting your heart rate up, getting the circulation going. Okay, so that's 1, cardio. 2, strength, forcing your muscles to do more than they want to do. Whether it's because they're lifting more or they're going longer. Okay, one leg out, the heels on the floor. I know it's out of view. The heels on the floor. We're going to pick it up. Okay, so you can see my knees are matched up. Okay, so we're just going to pick it up there and back down. But before we start, okay, so my body naturally wants to create this gap, right? My back wants to arch, my hips want to tip. And that's because of the tight hip flexors in the front, okay? So the belly button down, engage the core, okay? Which probably causes you to engage your glute muscles, okay? But can you see the difference? There's an arch, okay? My rib cage is up, and then belly button's down, engaged. My rib cage is down, my back is flat, or as flat as my butt will allow it, okay? My thigh, you may be able to see, my thigh isn't actually on the mat. My heel is, my thigh is not. My glute is, my butt, my calf, my heel. Okay, so with this engaged, we're going to pick up and down. Okay, you're just going to tap that heel down. So yes, strength is about forcing those muscles to do more than they want to do or they have done before. And that's going to create strength. The other part is flexibility, making sure that your body is capable of moving in all the directions it is meant to. We're going to do 2 more. Okay, bring this knee in, other knee out, or other leg straight out. Okay, engage your abdomen, belly button in, engage that core. Okay, it probably means that glute muscles is going to contract. Your rib cage is down, your back is as flat as your butt allows. And then we're going to lift and lower. Okay, so yes, allowing your body or giving your body time to stretch and become flexible and move in all the ways that it absolutely can or is meant to. Okay, as we get bigger, as we get inflammation, our body does not want to move in all the ways it's meant to. And we often just, oh, well, that's just how life is. Well, no, we can work on it. So you will see in these workouts that I will take time to stretch. It may not even seem like it's a stretch because it's not typical of how others would do it, like a stretch at the end, which I will from time to time, depending on how the workout's been. Okay, we're going to do 1 more. Okay, from here, engaged. Okay, we're engaged, flat as we can be. We're going to allow our knees to go out. Okay, our feet are together. Butterfly pose. Okay, so our legs are our butterfly wings. And I want you to focus on relaxing, allowing your body to relax. Oh, let's go with palms up. Let's go with palms up. Fingers out. Bringing good energy in. And on the exhale, allowing the body to relax some more. Just take note to how much the body relaxes. You want to make sure your back isn't arching too much, so you're not getting pains in your back, but just allow the muscles to relax as much as you can. This in itself is a form of stretching, allowing the body to remember it is safe to be in this position. If things like this are painful, then also remember to bring some pillows and things with you with your workouts. Okay, so you have something, so you can put them on underneath your knees just to give your legs some protection so all the muscles can relax. I'm bringing my hands to my side. My lower body is as relaxed as it's getting right now. I'm going to bring my arms up so they're pointing up towards the ceiling, and then allowing them to go over my head. My shoulder joints are not awesome. Torn rotator cuffs through the years. That as I got sick and gained weight, created more inflammation in my body, the shoulder joints became more and more. We're coming back up. Just come back out of it. Yeah, they got worse and worse. So I have my hands turned. My thumbs are going to be what hits the floor. So for me, that's as far as I'm going. My thumb is on the floor, and that's good for me.
If you're hovering above the floor, fine. If you can make it all the way to the floor, awesome. That is absolutely awesome. For me, for today, just so you know, because I know I'm out of view. The thumb is going and hitting on the floor. A few more breaths. See if more muscles will relax. See if my arms will relax. I got my fingers to the floor. Never say never. You never know what your body is going to be capable of in any given day. I'm going to bend my elbows slowly until my arms can rest. Okay, so my arms are fully on the floor. Which means in through my armpits is getting a tremendous stretch. Across my rib cage, it's all stretching and opening up. Bring my knees together, stretching my legs out. My elbows are staying on the floor, but I'm stretching my fingers away from my head as much as I can. Like stretching my fingers away from my toes. As you can probably see, my elbows are still quite bent. If you can get your arms straight, awesome. If you can't even put your arms up there, then that's fine. Try just to have them out to your side. This too is a stretch. It's allowing everything to relax. Things being able to be comfortable in this position, gaining the flexibility. Okay, there's a couple more workouts, a couple more exercises, not workouts, but a couple more exercises I want to do. We're going to get up, get on your knees, and yeah, then that's going to be it. If you have issues on your knees, you might find another way to do these. You also might want to put pillows underneath your knees. For myself, I'm going to fold my mat up. That's going to work fine for today. Okay, for the short time we're going to be here, this will be just perfect. So, hands are underneath your shoulders. Let me move forward a bit. Okay, so hands are underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. Okay, so this is neutral. Back is fairly straight. Okay, we're going to allow the hips to come up and the head to come up. So in yoga and other workouts, this would be the cow position. You let your belly sag and your butt is up in the air. The next is you push up through your shoulder blades, round your hips under, drop your head, and this is the cat pose. I think of it like an angry cat. So we're just going to transition up and down. Go at your own pace. Trying not to let your shoulders get up to your ears. one more in each position. And while you're here in the cow position, I'm just moving my hips back and forth, allowing the hips to do maybe a little circle the other way. Just taking the tension out of that lower back and into the hips. I'm going to go down and just stretch it out. Back up. I'm going to do, it's called threading the needle, one on each side. I'll do it this side first so you can see better maybe. Take my hand and we're coming through. And we're just dropping this other shoulder down. Feel that stretch. In through the back. Okay, the other side. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for coming on my journey with me today. Many blessings from my heart to yours. Namaste.